Hi, Python developers. Welcome to today's Leetcode Daily, number 1662. Check if two string arrays are equivalent. So in this problem, we are comparing the characters instead of the strings in the arrays. Or to say, we only care the overall position of each of the characters, not the position in the strings. For example, here this character C, we only care about the overall position, that is 0, 1, and 2, so the position for this character is 2 instead of 0. And likewise, this character in the second array is also in position 2, so that's why we are comparing those two characters instead of comparing C and BC. We are not comparing the strings, but we are comparing each of the characters by their overall position in the array. If all of them are the same, then we return true, otherwise false. We know the brute force way to solve this problem is to concatenate all the strings in each of the array to a big string, and then we compare the first and the second big string. If those two big strings are the same, then we return true, otherwise false. Now the problem in the brute force method is that we have to concatenate the big strings. This will take extra spaces that is not necessary. So is there a way that we can, like a pointer, we can go through all the characters in the arrays, and each of time we will take just one character from both arrays, then we can compare them. So this method is called a generator. So in a generator, we can return a piece of the information one by one. So like here, we can return this piece of information, and this piece of information, and this. So we can return one character a time from this whole array. Then we will be able to compare the characters instead of this whole big string. Now, let's look at the Python code. The first step is to generate the characters. The return is a generator of strings. And in this function, instead of the normal functions, which will usually stop the function with a return, the generator functions will return the informations one piece at a time instead of returning all the informations at once. So we can see that each of the time we will just return one of the characters from the word array. In our main function, the first step is to check the size of them. If the size is different, then return false. Secondly, because in Python we have zip, so that we can return C1 and C2 together. If they are different, then return false. If we do not return false previously, at last we return true.